Thanks, fellas. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, it's Cincinnati tomorrow, and this is about as big a series as the Cardinal series or biggest series as you can get this homestand. I can tell you this: there is absolutely no excuse for failure here. That what they need to do is that they absolutely need to win this series from Cincinnati, and as I've been saying before, they need to step out a little bit more and maybe take the broom to Cincinnati, because one of their troubles has been sweeping series, and there is no better time than the present. But this homestand, you know, if they were really good on this homestand, they could leave town at or over 500.
Yeah, that would be big. You know, they talk the talk, but they got to walk the walk. I'm sick of the what's coming out over there. I'm tired of just hearing, hey, we're going to be good, we're just close. I want to see them actually do it. You know
what, Rich? I'm tired of the Sunday lineups too. I'm tired of that.
Well, what about last Thursday's lineup? That was a joke.
I call it the Sunday lineup, the Thursday lineup. Let's play every game like it matters, because you know why? Because come October, it's going to be one or two games potentially of putting them in the playoffs or not. So they can't afford to lose games and give it away because they need a day off after 6 days off in a 21-day span, and then they're going to have the next day off, and they put out that lineup Thursday. They should be embarrassed of themselves.
Yeah, Andrew McCutcheon's getting old, but he's not playing in the field. He's just batting. I mean, if you're going to keep him in there, he's hitting right now. Connor Joe should be playing, right? They didn't even play those guys. That was a series that they needed to win, like this series. These are two critical series. They lost 2 out of 3 in St. Louis. They have to win this series.
Yes, they got to win this series. They got to win most of the series moving forward here. And like I said, they got to play like there is no tomorrow, which means, when they went, what did they go the other day when I think they went 100 pitches, brought Skeens back out. That's what they need to do.
I think he was at like
now.
94 pitches, and he finished with 103. I was surprised they brought him out, but I agree with you. They need to do that. I don't want him to blow his arm out, and I don't want him to be shut down before the postseason if they make the postseason. I think they got a shot, but the problem is they're one of 10 teams that are vying for 3 wild cards. Let's go out to Ryan out in Elwood City. How you doing, Ryan?
Hey, Rich. Thanks for taking my call.
Thanks for calling, Ryan.
Rich, unlike you, I got bucko fever.
Me too, baby. They need some hitters, though.
We have 3 studs in this rotation, Rich, and Paul Skeens, Mitch Keller, Jared Jones, Bailey Falder. GM Ben Cherington does not get enough credit. We traded Castro for Falder. Falder has been a great surprise. Here's what you do at the trade deadline. If I'm GM Ben Cherington, I am on the phone right now with the White Sox. Go get Andrew Vaughn. He'll be our future first baseman for the next 2 years after this, and go out and get one more outfielder.
Well, what are you going to give up for a guy like Vaughn? I mean, what you're going to give up prospects? I don't think they're going to want to give up guys that they think is going to be the future of this team.
You know what, Rich? I think we could, because this is our time. The window's now for the next 4 to 5 years with Skeens, Keller, Jared Jones. I would trade Tamar Johnson, Bubba Chandler, and maybe even. I
mean, they got guys like Lonnie White that can play the outfield. There's a lot of guys in the minors that could definitely help out. Ryan, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Look, I'm all for mortgaging the future if you think you're close and winning a World Series. I wish they would have done that in 15, Mark, kind of what the Penguins did. And look where they are now. I don't mind it because they won 2 cups. The Pirates didn't do it, and they still had, 5 disastrous seasons. But here's the other big question, Mark, and we're going to talk about this tonight on the Showdown. I mean, are you really all in on Jared Jones? I know I'm all in on Paul Skeens. We know what you got with Mitch Keller. But are you all in on Jared Jones right now?
Oh, the last 3 of the last 4 games are a little bit questionable. That makes you wonder and take a little bit of a deep breath here and saying, okay, is this the Jared Jones that was, struggled a little bit control-wise in AAA last year, or is this the guy we saw for the first, 8 to 10 games?
Yeah.
So let's see how he responds to after, I think he's given up just as many hits and runs as inning pitched in 3 of those 4 games. Now, he had a tremendous game against the Dodgers. So let's see how he rebounds from that. And the last caller, Rich, talking about Cherington not really getting a lot of credit. you know, that off season where they could have brought some people in and they spent what, 25, 30 million bucks. They didn't really spend it very well. I don't know if they really want to win this year. I think this off season where they can go and really address the offense is where I think they're looking at right now. This year is all gravy. Whatever happens, happens. Great. Let's see what we can do in the off season. Add some bats, add some more players, because right now they just don't have the talent offensively to be able to compete. I don't believe so in the long run.
You always heard 25 was a year, so yeah, I think you're right on that. Let's go out to JP in North for Sales. How you doing, JP? JP, you there?
Is that Joey Porter?
He's not there. There. JP, you there?
I'm there.
Okay, what's up?
Yes, I am, Rich. I'm here, Rich.
Go ahead.
Why can the Pirates not just take a chance with Trevor Bauer?
100% agree with you. I'm
with
bringing
you.
that up on the showdown here tonight. Thanks a lot, JP. I appreciate it. Yeah, just what do you got to lose? I mean, I heard he's a clubhouse kind of cancer guy. I don't know. I mean, he's 7-0 in Mexico or something. Bring him in. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, the only thing is, Rich, is 30 other teams are passing on him too. Why?
Yeah, that is a good question.
I mean, but you see his stuff, and he has a lot of social media channels that you follow and can see him pitching, and he still has the slider. He still has the fastball. He still knows how to pitch. So I would bring him in, but for everybody to pass on him right now and everybody wants pitching makes you a little bit curious. He seems like, I mean, I know it's social media and you portray yourself how you want to be portrayed out there, but it seems like he's a guy that's just looking for a chance right now. I'd bring him in. I would pitch him, and I think he would be a tremendous addition. Once again, if you are okay with some of the allegations he had against him, which
I think they were all dropped,
I think
right?
they were all dropped.
Yeah.
So, but it's not like the Pirates haven't had some shady characters on their roster before.
All right, we got to take a break. Back with more phone calls. Coming up next, stay right there.